Right now, we're going to continue the discussion in college hoops. South Carolina fell to Gonzaga in the Final Four, but with 12 seconds left, down by 3, it was South Carolina's ball. Here's Frank Martin on what happened on that possession.
I figured there was enough time where they were not going to foul right away to prevent us from shooting a 3. But when you got fifth-year seniors across the board, like they do, they don't make mistakes. And they took away the initial hit. And then, like Sindarius said, the plan was if they took away the initial hit, we're going to drive hard baseline and pin in PJ's man and get a backside 3. But I'm not sure who the young man guarding Sindarius was. They kind of waited, and as soon as he held the ball for that take, they hand-checked and put us on the line. And then we have a free throw play that we run, I got to watch the film. I think Chris, either they boxed him out real good or he froze, one or the other. But you kidding me? We're not even in this game if it's not for him.
Doyle, it's overreaction time. Sindarius Thornwell made 1 of 2 free throws. Gonzaga then responded by making 2 free throws to make it a 4-point game. Do you think Frank Martin is the one to take the blame for South Carolina's loss, or is that an overreaction?
I don't think it's an overreaction. I think Frank Martin, before he lays his head down to go to bed, is going to regret not having any timeouts. He's going to regret the execution on the last play of the game. You point to North Carolina against the North Carolina-Oregon game. I wouldn't say the end of the game there was that smooth for either one of those teams. So it's college basketball. It's not professional basketball. And as for Frank Martin, I'm sure he's going to beat himself up over, the guy was just dribbling around. They weren't going anywhere. They could have went and got a quicker 2 and then maybe fouled and extended the game. Yeah, I mean, who do you point the finger at there? The coach, because he has no timeouts. And, his players got caught in a tough spot. You feel bad kind of saying, you're the reason why they lost. I don't think this was the sole reason, but I think that Frank Martin is going to put blame on himself because he's a perfectionist and he wants to go out there and help his team win the game. I don't know if he helped them that much.
Yeah, but at what point do you say hindsight's 20/20?
Probably in 3 months. But tonight, I think you start replaying it like, here's what I could have done differently. Here's what we could have done differently. But the fact of the matter is, they were down double digits in the second half, and they looked dead in the water. I thought this is a game that Gonzaga was going to open up and win by 20, and they fought back and took a 2-point lead in the second half. So I think his team showed a lot of guts, a lot of character, and if Zach Collins doesn't make a very weird 3 that was a brick and it just fell in the hoop, I actually think they win this game. I thought that shot changed the momentum of the game. So I don't think it's anything you hold your head about, but when somebody loses, you always blame somebody. And when they win, it's the players, and when you lose, it's the coach.